Hello my friends, Grand Admiral Hunter here. I want to put out a quick video today talking about the status of the game today in Star Trek Fleet Command. Such a sad day, such a sad day. I woke up this morning and couldn't even do my daily claims, and I know that the game as of this very moment is still down, and I understand when I put out a video that 6 months later someone's going to come across this video and they're going to say, what the heck is this all about? At least sometimes that's the case with some of my videos. But I just had to put out a rant video and put out something about my thoughts today, just how frustrating it is as a player, and you know, nowadays, and this isn't new, but you know, I wanted to talk about this because it's something that really needs to be addressed, and just give my 2 cents thoughts, if they're worth 2 cents. Put it out there, whether Scopely comes across this or not, but wanted to get it out there, and then, you know, feel free to put your comments below as we talk about this. Why? Because whether Scopely believes it or not, I also believe that the players matter. Okay, so here we are, and I paused the video at this section of this Galaxy Quest crashes into Star Trek Fleet Command crossover event video that they put out. Why? Because they both have the look on their face of what I think the players all have on their faces today, like, oh, it's painful. Why? Because I can't even log into the game today, like many of you. The game's unplayable. You can't even log into the game to do anything. Can't claim your dailies, nothing. Player in my alliance said it took him 2 hours to claim his dailies this morning. Now, granted, it still takes too long. Still takes, what is it, like at least 20, maybe 30 minutes. And maybe it depends upon your ops level, the different things, different loops you have. It takes a little bit longer with all the things you have to click on. But yeah, 2 hours? Click and wait 5 minutes. Click and wait 5 minutes. That's what it was like this morning. Now can't even log in. And if you can log in, the game crashes so bad, just kicks you out. You can't really do anything. It reminds me of the time when Forbidden Tech came out, for those of you who were around then, that when they first came out, Forbidden Tech, when you put Forbidden Tech on your ship, it would crash the game. And so Scopely ended up giving out free, I believe, the fusion rods, if I remember right, so you could actually take the Forbidden Tech off your ship just so you could play. And a day or two later, you know, they had it pretty much fixed, if I remember right, so you could actually log in and play the game. But this game, this crash is so bad. This crash is so bad. So why do I have this video up? Well, here's my thoughts, and I'll try to be as, I guess, nice about this in a way, but I think we're all thinking the same thing. When Scopely comes out with content every single month, they do that because they've got to keep their investors happy, and they've got to keep money flowing, and they got to, you know, bring out content that the wells are going to like. And this content right here is controversial as it is in the community, whether it's actually Star Trek or not. I think there's a big following. I think if they come out with good content that comes out with it and it doesn't flop with the player base, then, you know, it's still Star Trek-ish, even though it's not Star Trek. So there is at least that. But the point I'm trying to make is that they come out with content so quickly. They don't have time to fix bugs. They don't have time to make sure things are going to work properly. They just don't have the dedication to, or they don't have the ability to put enough people on it to make sure it's going to be good content. And so month after month after month, we have content that flops. Now, you're not always going to release content that the players are going to like. I get that. There's different levels of spenders. People are into different types of Star Trek. My honest opinion, though, is that the only reason this game is still around is because Star Trek is such a huge thing for people that they want to see their characters. They want to see the ships from their beloved series come out to the game. If it wasn't for that, we wouldn't still be here. Now, I guess we have a community that is pretty strong, and that does keep people around. That's one reason why I'm still here for sure. But they've got to find a way to fix the bugs so this doesn't happen. I mean, I'm sure people are leaving the game today because of this. So it's frustrating. Now, I'm not going to be the one to give the answer. I'm not going to be the one that says, Scopely, come out with content every 3 months, every 4 months, every 2 months. You know, I do like seeing new content. As a content creator, part of me likes seeing new content so I can make new videos about all of it. But gosh, if it's to the point where your game is crashing like this and people can't even play the game, you've got a problem. A problem that needs to be addressed. And it can't be this window dressing thing where you just kind of say, yeah, we're working on it. Yeah, we're working on it. Well, find out what the problem is and fix it. I really wonder, did cloud strike, that same thing that struck the airlines? If you were on my live streams, you would know that it took me 12 to 13 hours to get from Utah to Chicago for a business trip I had because cloud strike. So did cloud strike somehow just infect Scopely? No, Scopely has their own problems. And they've got to fix it. You really got to fix it, Scopely. Come on. Take some real steps and fix the game. Whether you continue to release content every month or not, that's up to you. I think if you release content less frequently and actually focus on having good content that's not going to flop, I think you're going to make more money. Maybe that's just me being too optimistic about it and wanted to have, actually good content, but players have been asking about that for years now, and you're still not doing it. So anyways, that's my rant today. Stop coming out with new content if you can't keep the game even running. That's my 2 cents. We put up with the bugs because we love Star Trek Fleet Command and we love the community that we're involved in, but gosh, it's frustrating, and this does happen once in a while, and people just can't play the game. And have you seen how many people try to log into the game on Discord and they're complaining? These are loyal fans, and you're kind of just screwing them over when you don't provide good solutions to the problems. And it's starting to feel like this whole, when they first said quality over quantity, well, that's biting you in the foot, isn't it? Because you keep coming out with quantity and not quality, and not just quality content, but quality fixing of bugs, just so we can play this stinking game. All right, well, that's my 2 cents. That's for what they're worth. That's my complaint, my rant for the day. But gosh, wish we could get into it today. And whether you're seeing this video today, you can provide your feedback on the video, or whether you are, seeing this 6 months later and they still haven't fixed enough bugs so the game is playable on a regular basis, then, let's keep sending those tickets into Scopely and telling them that this is unacceptable and that we need to see a change. Because ultimately, the only time I've seen changes in the game is when it's affected the players, and the players have just flooded Scopely with tickets and complaints and demanded for a change. So this is really a call to arms. Leave your comments on the video. I'd love to hear from you all, and send in those tickets to Scopely. I know it's painful to get through their AI bot to submit those, but I'd encourage you to do so, because it's the only way that we will see some positive change in the game. Even if it's incremental. I know I'm going to get haters. They're going to be like, yeah, no, Scopely doesn't listen. I get that. But we got to get our votes out there somehow. We got to let Scopely know that we don't like this, and enough people speak up. You never know what kind of changes we might be able to see. So anyways, live long and prosper. We'll talk to you next time.